Hi, welcome on Fungamelio. In this video we will talk about the life force power of the universe, which is to me the energy. Please keep on watching. Thank you. If you are new here on Fungamelio, we talk about spirituality, we talk about being human, and we talk about life purpose. I thank my great team for taking care of our Facebook for taking care of our Facebook page Fungamel Beauté, and for editing this great video. I mean, our videos and our work is world class. So I invite you to follow us and to subscribe so you get notified each time we post a new video or we have a live talk. So the energy, what is the energy? We talk about the energy here and there more than ever now. And over 2.5 decades before, I was curious about the energy. I went at that time to an energy healer, an advanced energy healer, and I told her to show me the energy because I wanted to see the energy. And she advised me to go into the nature. As you will see, I love being in the nature. And she advised me to lay down on the grass and then to look up to the sky, and that I will see little particle, light particle, and that is energy. We cannot grasp energy with our hands, and however, this is our essence. So how does it look like in our daily life? So we breathe and live in thanks to the energy. Without energy we won't be able to exist, I believe. So in our daily life, maybe you will find yourself in the example I will mention. For example, you enter a room and suddenly you just want to leave that room instantly because something or the energy in that room is not that good. Or you give someone a hug and after you want to go home and just take a shower or something like that, right? Or you are with some, or you sense if someone meant you well or not. These are kind of example, and to me that is through our vibration. We send our energy, or we express our energy through our vibration. For instance, as I shared in my previous video, I was most of the time in resistant modus, and in that modus you know how is it, the energy is not that uplifting, and most of the time, because it came as an attack, I was able to go to the toilet and to cleanse myself and to do the work. Or one time there is a unfortunately there was an example. A time I was at the office with other colleagues, and a co-worker had a birthday, and there I was sitting on my desk. Suddenly other colleagues went to the other co-worker, wishing him all the best, with hugs and so on. And Marie Solange was at her desk. I could not move, put a smile on my face and act as if I was so busy, and send him an email to apologize that why I could not give him a hug, that I was not feeling well. After a while, I listened to, when I came into this awakening journey, I listened to the great conversation between Madame Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor. Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor was sharing in a conversation with Madame Oprah Winfrey how she survived, or she survived her stroke. She was at that time a stroke triumphant, and she was saying that she was sharing her experience at the hospital, and that she said that there are people who give you energy and others who take your energy away, and that was her experience at the hospital. And I believe that it happened in many forms. Unfortunately, I don't like the word people. I will use the word person. I think, and I know, I don't think, I know that there are certain person who use other person energy in a abusive way. I will say that they consciously manipulate other person energy in order to gain more power, more money, or whatever. I know because I have been in many abuse or misuse my energy for their purpose. So, and another, unfortunately, and I have to say unfortunately, that happened. That's happened in all culture. I was fortunate as I started this journey when I decided in 2018 to heal my life and to heal myself. I went to Brazil. I went to Brazil to meet the great healer at that time, Joao. I stayed in his place, Casa, in Albadania, for over 2.5 weeks. And it was a blessing, I have to say. It was a blessing to be in the current, to witness the energy in its high form, you know, and to witness surgery and healing within myself through high entities. So I was really blessed to be able to go there and to heal a part of my life. And there was a man also there from Germany, and he shared his story with me, and he said at the end, by sharing his story, that he went to Albadania, to Brazil, to see Joao because he wanted to hide from people who wanted to put an end to his life. And this man, as I said, was from Germany, a Caucasian man, and he was just wondering why people wanted to harm him. So what I was saying is, unfortunately, in many forms, there are persons who consciously, in order to gain more power, I need to repeat myself, or whatever, they manipulate other people's energy for their purpose, unfortunately. So thanks to Joao and to other healers also in Africa, I am able to say that, and also to the universe, that I'm feeling better, because as I said, I was a kind of victim of these energy manipulator, how do you say that, or these dark forces. This is a kind of energy exchange in a non-verbal form. In a verbal form, it is with our words, the words we say to ourselves or to others. So we know that, or it is also written in many great books, holy books, not only spiritual books, that words are very powerful, and we should take care of the words we bring out of our mouth. Recently, I was watching a video between two phenomenal women, Madame Evie Pomporus and Lisa Bellew. And I love what Evie Pomporus said about the words. She said we should actually consider the words we bring out of our mouth as a currency, because we worship money, but we don't worship our words. So she said, before bringing a word out of our mouth, we should put a number on it. For example, I live in Switzerland. When I use a word, I should think about the number I put in that, as maybe 10 francs. If I say the word, is it worth 10 francs, or is it worth one franc, or is it worth 1,000 francs? What value I put on the words I use within myself or to others. And I thought that was a great idea, because here and then we just speak, we use the word, we misuse the word actually, and most of the time we don't know about how it can change somebody's life in a good or in a worst case. And most of the time it's happened in our childhood, because in our childhood people our educator or our family members or friends, they will say pejorative words to us, and without knowing how this word could change our life, and we just take this word, and after, when we grow up, we start using those words against ourselves and against others. For example, someone will say to us as a child, "You are an idiot." I don't like using this word, but just an example. "You are an idiot. You are meant for nothing." Growing up, because we let those words in our subconscious, growing up as an adult, the first thing we will, if we did not cut them out, of course, growing up as an adult, we will say those words to ourselves. We will find ourselves in face of some situation and just go back, because we will think that we won't be able to face that situation because we are an idiot, or because we are not able to. Why? Because someone told us this kind of story, or put that, I would say actually, put that poison in our subconscious. So that is an example I will love to share with you. I have many examples, but this example happened recently with a sister. I know her for over 2 decades now. I was driving her home, and I needed her to guide me, to be the GPS, and I told her to show me the direction, and she said to me, "I can't show you because I can tell you which way, because I have difficulty with left and right." And she said that someone told her that she will never be able to drive a car because of this left and right difficulty. And the same sister, 18 years ago, she was pregnant, and she called me. She said to me, "Marie-Solange, I am pregnant, and I am going to keep that baby because an elder told me that I will never be able to have a child." Can you imagine that someone saying to another person, you will never be able to have a child? So please follow. And I remind this sister of this conversation, and I told her, you let this person telling you that you will not be able to drive a car. And I remind her of her telling me that why she wanted to have a baby. And at the end, I advise her to get rid of this word to take them out of her subconscious and to start believing that one day she will be able to drive a car. I mean, driving a car. Each one of us can drive a car. We are here to learn. And there's another example of our great icon, Madame Oprah Winfrey. Here and there she will share about herself, her story in her childhood. And what her story, she shared once that about her grandma. Her grandma was taking care of the laundry, and she told our icon, Madame Oprah Winfrey, that she should pay attention because one day also she, Madame Oprah Winfrey, will take care of the laundry. And Madame Oprah Winfrey, she said, even as she was a little child, she said, "No, I am not." And we all know how we all know the story, how phenomenal and amazing she is becoming, or she is, right? When we use our word, we should be sure, or we should put a currency on it, as Madame Evie Pomporas said, because we're gonna leave an impact in someone's life. We don't know how. And in the conversation Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor had with Madame Oprah Winfrey, in that conversation she said that she wants people to take responsibility of the kind of the energy they bring to their life. So because here on Fungamel U, we work in ourselves. So how can we take responsibility first for our own vibration, our own energy? This is first of all through our thought. What are the thoughts we use on our constant basic, our daily life? How do we talk to ourselves? Because the way we talk to ourselves is the way we talk to others. And we should remember that what we bring out comes back in one way or another. It always comes back. Maybe it's that the so-called karma, but when we use pejorative words to others, in one way or another, it will come back to us. When we manipulate other person's energy, in one way or another, it will come back to us. Whether it will come back to ourselves or to our extended family, you know. But I know and I believe that what we put out there is gonna come back to us. And Dr. Jill Taylor also in her book, she said that what I leave behind is really that what matters. And I thought it's a powerful thought, because at the end, you know, at the end, how we use our energy, I believe that we are here. Each one of us want to leave a great footprint before leaving this planet Earth. So at the end, I know and I believe that each one of us want to leave a great souvenir before leaving this earth. So that is why it's important to take care of our vibration, to be aware of what we're sending out. I invite you to use your energy wisely, because at the end, it's really that what matters. See you next time, and by then, as usual, Please be you and do you. Thank you. Bye.